share how they have personalized their Kelley experience. You'll hear first from Jade, who's a sophomore, and then Martin, who's a senior, and finally, Allie, who's also a senior. So please join me in welcoming these students to the stage.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Jade Haynes, and I'm a sophomore majoring in accounting and finance from Naperville, Illinois. And 2 years ago, I finished submitting what seemed like hundreds of college applications. 2 years ago, one of my top priorities was shopping for a prom dress. And 2 years ago, my senioritis really started to kick in. But more importantly, 2 years ago, I was a senior in high school at Direct at Midday, sitting in year seats, and I had no clue that I'd be standing where I am today. So in high school, I was super involved. I was a varsity cheerleader, Girl Scout, freshman mentor, and I really wanted to keep up this involvement when I came to college. And the Kelley Living Learning Center was informing me of so many ways and organizations to get involved in. One of these being the Alternative Break Program, which is under the Kelley Institute of Social Impact. And this organization focuses on solving social issues both domestically and internationally. So I volunteered at food banks and through Girl Scouts, so in high school I was used to giving back to my community. But I saw this as a way for me to give back globally. As a result, I got to take a trip to Ecuador to help with environmental sustainability in the Amazon rainforest. As someone who only traveled on family vacations, I got to travel to a completely different continent with 15 other Kelley students and work side by side with Ecuador locals. This proved to me the global impact I can truly have as an individual, but also what great opportunities I can receive as only a freshman. So after this volunteer experience internationally, I got to intern downtown Chicago at one of the best accounting firms in the nation. But don't get me wrong, Kelley didn't just place this internship in my lap. Because yes, this school has thousands of opportunities, but each and every one of them takes work. So I was at recruiting events throughout the semester, networking with professionals. I was at our renowned career services office, getting my resume edited over and over. But through this stressful recruiting process, Kelley was with me every step of the way. Kelley provided me with the company exposure, alumni network, and career coaching that I truly needed to land my internship. But on the first days of the job, I was pretty nervous. It seemed like my mom and sister were just waking me up for school. How was I commuting in from the suburbs downtown Chicago, walking past the Sears Tower, and working in a skyscraper? All these things made me feel like I was unprepared for this huge experience ahead of me. But that wasn't the case at all. For example, my computers and business class that I took freshman year, it provided me with the skills that I needed for my internship. In fact, I became the intern that other people came to for help. I was the intern that got bigger projects because my supervisor knew I could do them more efficiently. So this taught me that my first year at Kelley, yes, it gave me the skills I needed, but it gave me the skills I needed to go above and beyond my peers. And after this summer internship, I got to come back at sophomore year and represent this entire school at a business competition in New Orleans. I was put on a team with 3 other teammates and had to craft a 20-minute presentation to pitch to executives. Now, representing this entire school at a competition, I was scared out of my mind. But once again, I had no reason to be. I had professors come to my meeting to give my team advice. I had upperclassmen mentors come to my team meetings to polish our presentation. And I even had my advisor come to my last meeting at midnight to calm my team's nerves and bring us cookies. All of these things showed me what Kelley's support network I have here. So after a month of working on this case, my team traveled down to New Orleans and competing against 15 other prestigious schools, we won first place. Now, yes, we came home with a win, but more importantly, I realized what Kelley family I have, and that I am far more prepared than I might think. So, as you can see, I've had these 3 experiences in just 1.5 years, and I hope you realize you can have these opportunities right away. Yes, 2 years ago, I was sitting in your seat, but 2 years from now, you can be standing where I am today. 2 years from now, that college essay that you are getting edited over and over will become a well-crafted resume. And that prom dress or tuxedo that you will soon be shopping for will become a suit for your dream company interview. And that senioritis that you are starting to feel when you don't feel like going to class will become jet lag coming home from a trip abroad. 2 years from now, you will be a sophomore like me, in awe of the great experiences this school could present you with. So get ready. And now you've heard my experiences in just 1.5 years, but here's Martin, a senior, to talk about his Kelley experience.
Thank you, Jade.